Good morning. Welcome to Hummingbird Yoga online through Zoom. And I look forward to working together with you this morning. My name is Ruth. And if you have any questions through the class, go ahead and type it in the chat box and I'll be sure to answer as I can. Well, go ahead and take a comfortable seated position, propped up on a blanket, a bolster, or a block to get started. Come to a comfortable seated position. We'll take time this morning to settle in, open up the body, the breath, the mind, tuning in. Our class this morning, yoga sculpt, using weights if you'd like to, a block, strap, bolster or blanket, any props that you may need. Roll the shoulders back, sitting up tall, resting the palms face up on the knees. Lengthen through the spine, the crown of the head reaching towards the heavens. Close the eye gaze down if you'd like to, or keep a soft eye gaze gently focusing forward. Inhale, fully expanding the abdomen. A long, soothing sigh out through the mouth. Inhale, expanding the abdomen. Long, soothing sigh out, drawing the navel towards the spine. Expanding the upper back, the chest, the heart, the lungs. And exhale. Inhale fully. And exhale. Welcoming in the day with the breath. During this time, setting an intention for your practice. Your intention giving direction, purpose, meaning for your time this morning. Giving you a focal point. Again, grounding, rooting through tailbone, sitting up tall, roll the shoulders back again, lengthen the neck, relax the jaw, soften the face, allowing the mind to be free. Inhale fully, acknowledging thoughts as they come, and exhale, sighing out, releasing thoughts. Bringing your attention just to your intention that you've set. Maybe it's the word peace, calm, serenity, courage, hope. Just choosing that intention that suits you this morning. Very gently now release the fingertips at the side. Sweep the arms up overhead. Big breath in. Exhale, sighing out, hands to heart center. Release. Inhale. And exhale. Release the fingertips. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, sighing out again. Release. Inhale. And exhale. From here, resting hands on the knees, palms down, just rotating through the shoulders one at a time, or maybe both together, one direction, the opposite direction. Good, and sweeping the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers, create a steeple finger and side bend to the right. In a seated position, lengthening through the side body and extending through the arms. Back to center on the breath, inhale, and then exhale to the opposite side. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, release. Inhale to center. Exhale to release. Sitting up tall, release the fingertips, sweep the arms together at heart center, thumbs resting on your sternum. May we be protected as we practice together. May we be nourished by our breath, our movement, our flow. May our life be an inspiration, bring hope, bring joy to the world around us. And may we absolutely love the life that we have been gifted. From here, dropping to hands and knees, coming into cat and cow. If you'd like to, you can remove the blanket, or if it feels better for you, open it up and rest your knees on the blanket. Tucking the toes under, melt the heart towards the earth. Inhale, draw the eye gaze up, the tailbone reaching upwards. And exhale, curve the spine. For cat, exhaling. Inhale for cow, big breath in, eye gaze draws upward. Exhale, curve the spine, drawing the tailbone towards the earth. Inhale, breath. Exhale. Continue here with cat and cow, moving at your own pace. Inhaling as you draw the eye gaze up, and exhaling as you curve the spine. Coming to neutral spine and into child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch, walk the fingertips forward, and then begin to melt the heart and the chest towards the earth. Resting the third eye, the forehead on the mat. Maybe walking the fingertips a little further forward, lengthening through the arms, the spine, drawing sit bones towards the heels. Inhale with intention, coming forward into neutral spine once again. And from here, pointing the toes away, drop the hips towards the heels. Rotate the hips to the right. Inhale, heart coming forward through hand center, and then dropping over to the left, creating a circular motion with the body. Inhale forward. Exhale as you release back. Inhale, drawing forward. Exhale, hinging back. And in the opposite direction, lowering back and away, hips pull back, heart pulls forward. Draw the hips back. Inhale forward, taking that motion that feels good for you this morning, awakening the body. Maybe the other direction again. And settling back into child's pose, knees wide, big toes touch, walk the fingertips forward, melt the heart and the chest towards the earth. If you'd like to go deeper in child's pose, extend through the arms in a T position. Knees are wide, coming to chin on the earth. The eye gaze draws forward. Pulling the shoulder blades together on the back. And releasing back to a neutral child's pose. Tuning into your intention once again. Inhale, come up and out, neutral spine. From here, removing the blanket or keeping it there if that feels better for you. Into sunbird, extend through the right arm, kick back through the left heel. Pressing through the heel, reaching through the right fingertips, reaching through the crown of the head. Draw the navel to the spine. Exhale, release, opposite side. Extending through the left arm, kick back through the right heel. Extending through sunbird. Reaching the crown of the head forward. Navel to spine, abs engaged. Exhale, release. Again, extending through the right arm, kick back through the left heel. Going deeper, bend the left knee, point the toes, reach back with the right hand for the ankle, lifting through the right shoulder and the heart high to the sky, taking the eye gaze up as well. And release, holding sunbird. And neutral spine, opposite side. Inhales, you lift and extend to sunbird. Press through the heel. If you'd like to go further, bend the right knee, point the toe, reach back with the left hand, reaching for the ankle. Draw the eye gaze heavenward, the heart lifts, the left shoulder expands. And release sunbird. And release to a neutral spine. For thread the needle, extend the right arm out to T position, bring the right arm high. Exhale, release the right arm underneath the left, resting on the left ear. Extend and reach the left arm high. Release the left hand, release the right, high to the sky. Once again, big extension. And release right hand to join left. Opposite side, extend through the left arm, bring the left arm high. Draw the left arm underneath the right. Come on to tented fingertips on the right hand, or maybe extend and reach the right arm high to the sky. And release. Come up and out once again, reaching left arm high, and send left hand to join right. Let's go in again, taking more of an extension if you'd like to. Reaching through right arm high. Exhale, release. Thread the needle. Drawing, walking left fingertips forward. Kicking back through the left foot at an angle. Kickstand or directly behind you. Reaching up through the left arm if that feels good for you. Pressing down through the back of the right hand. Resting the right ear on the earth. And release. Foot, hand, draw the body back up and out. And we'll go to the opposite side, extending through left arm. Bring the left arm high. And reach left arm underneath right. Coming to tented fingertips, then walking the right fingertips forward along the mat. Kicking back through the right leg, coming to a kickstand, or keeping the toes planted directly at the end of the mat. Maybe reaching up through the right arm as well. And release. Coming back up and out. Nice. From here to downward dog, press the palms into the earth, lengthen through the arms. Melt the heart in the chest, and then begin to lift the hips high to the sky, alternating a right knee bend, left knee bend. Pedaling out the feet, awakening the body. And then as you're ready, sending both heels directly into the earth. Relax the neck, maybe shake a yes, no. Circular motion one direction, the other, forward and back. Press the heels into the earth, lift the hips a little higher, lengthen through the arms. And now taking a wide downward dog stance, step the feet to the long edges of the mat. Drawing the left hand to the outside of the right calf and rotating through the spine, taking the eye gaze underneath the right arm. Release, and we'll switch sides, taking now the right hand to the outside of the left calf. Rotate through the spine and take the eye gaze underneath the left arm. Release the right hand and come back to a neutral downward dog position. From here into a one-legged plank, we'll bend the right knee, drawing the right knee, floating, hovering above the mat in between the hands. Then swing the right leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Release the right foot to join the left. Opposite side, bend the left knee, bring it forward, hovering above the mat between the hands. Swing the right leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Send the right and left foot to join one another. Again, alternating right knee bend, left knee bend, swaying side to side slightly if that feels good for you. And we'll go in again, draw the right knee forward, just hover. From here now, we'll take the right knee over towards the right elbow. To the left, back to center, and then three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, flex the right foot, and stack the hips, dropping the right heel back behind you. Press equal weight through the hands as much as possible. Three-legged dog and downward facing dog. Opposite side. Bend the left knee, bring it forward. Knee is hovering. Take the left knee over to the left elbow. Across to the right. Back to center. And then high to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, flex the left foot, stack the hips, dropping the heel back behind you. Pressing through the right heel, lift through the arms. Release three-legged and back to downward facing dog to child's pose, knees wide, big toes touch. Walk the fingertips forward and melt the heart and the chest towards the earth, sinking the sit bones towards the heels. And inhale, coming back up to a neutral spine. And then making your way back into downward facing dog. Melt the heart, draw the shoulder blades together on the back. Inhale, lift the hips and pedal out the feet once again, or send the heels directly into the earth. Hold downward dog, taking a big inhale, long sigh out. Inhale. Exhale, just tuning in again to your intention, your purpose for your practice this morning. From here into a lizard pose, first we'll take plank, one-legged, drawing the right knee forward. Swing high to the sky, right leg comes upwards. Send the right foot now on the outside of the right hand. Rocking forward and backward just a little bit, softening with the breath. An option here would be to use your block support for your elbows, drawing the elbows onto the blocks, going a little bit deeper. Maybe your elbows reach the earth. Go ahead and bring the elbows a little closer towards the earth, or again, keeping blocks at any height that feels best for you. You can even drop down to the left knee as needed, still getting a deep stretch through the psoas. From here, we'll turn the right toe out, right knee out. Dropping the left knee to the earth, bring the left foot up off the mat. Take the right hand now, reach back for the ankle. And then drop the right knee out towards the right side. Take the eye gaze up, lift the heart, big stretch through the left quad and the right inner thigh. Release the back foot, come back to elbows connected with earth and press again through the left heel, holding here, hinging forward and backward as needed. If the toes are turned out, the knee follows. If the toes are turned in, the knee follows. Coming up and out, back to a plank and downward dog. Maybe again, alternating right knee bend, left knee bend as needed, or sending heels directly into the earth. Opposite side, now bend the left knee, bring it forward, hold plank. Swing the left leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Send the left foot on the outside of the left hand, hinging forward and backward for our lizard pose. Going deeper, maybe elbows come to the blocks. Or maybe you'd like to take the elbows directly to the earth. Again, check in with the alignment of toe and knee here. If you'd like to as well, drop to the right knee. Maybe that feels better for you. Coming up at any level with the hands, maybe the arms are longer. Maybe the elbows are rested on the blocks. See what feels good for you. One side might be tighter than the other. You'll just notice, checking in. From here, point that back knee, reach back behind you for the ankle, turning toe and knee out on the left leg. Taking the eye gaze up. And release the back foot. Come back to a neutral lizard. Press again back through the right heel, hinging forward and backward again as needed. Then step back to hold plank. From plank, hovering chaturanga. Hold the body just over the earth. Pull the shoulders back, elbows in. Point the toes and sweep up to cobra or to up dog. Sink in the hips, pull the heels in, take the eye gaze up. Inhale, exhale. Tuck the toes back under, rise to downward facing dog, sending the heels directly into the earth. Inhale here. Long sigh out. Heading into plank, bring the body forward, hold plank. From here to a side plank, send the right hand to the center, stack the feet, and extend and open up, lifting the right arm high. Press through the feet. An option here would be to drop to the left knee, creating a kickstand with the left foot. Taking the eye gaze up. Keeping the feet stacked for plank. Another option would be to send the right foot forward, lifting up through the left hip. And return to neutral plank. Hold here. We'll switch to the opposite side. Right hand to center. Stack the feet. Extend through the left arm. Again, coming to an option here would be right knee on the earth, holding the pose still, or bringing the left foot forward in front of the right leg. Come back to plank and hovering chaturanga, and inhale to up dog, and exhale to downward facing dog. Alternating again, right knee bend, left knee bend, swaying through the hips, or keeping the feet planted on the earth if that's there for you. Come up onto 10 toes, 10 fingertips. Lift the hips even higher, creating more of a sharp V shape in downward dog. Bend the knees and step or jump the feet forward in between the hands. From here, rise to chair. Knees touch, big toes touch, sinking through the glutes, pull back through navel to spine. Palms together, bend the elbows, revolve chair to the right, taking the left elbow up over the right knee. Inhale, neutral chair. Exhale, opposite side. Rotate. Right elbow over left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms high, neutral chair. And rise tall. Slight back bend. Extend the arms out to the sides. Inhale, hands to heart center. And exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive, folding forward. Hands come to the earth or to blocks. Uttanasana, forward fold. Press down through the heels. Lift and lengthen through calf, hamstring. Pull up through the hips and flare the glutes. Uttanasana and then Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, rise, Ardha Uttanasana. Extend the arms out to the side, sweep the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers, creating a staple finger at the top. Press down through the heels and then side bend to the right. From here, if you'd like to, rotate through the hips, the shoulders, bring the heart high, take the eye gaze back and reach through the index finger. Back to neutral, side bend, and back to center. Opposite side, extending to the left. Press down through the right heel. If you'd like to go deeper, rotate through the hips, the heart, the chest, the eye gaze draws backwards. Side bend, and back to center. Cactus arms here. And release. Sweep the arms up overhead. And forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins. And exhale, Uttanasana. From here, put more weight in the hands as you bend the knees and step or jump wide. Wide-legged forward fold now. Coming to fingertips. Press down through the heels. Walk the fingertips away to the top edge of the right foot, maybe a foot and a half away off the mat. Drop the eye gaze down towards the left heel. Inhale back to center and exhale away to the opposite side, reaching away, press down through the heels. Eye gaze drops towards the right heel. Inhale back to center, half flat back, crown of the head reaching forward. From here, maybe coming to elbows. Again, maybe the use of blocks to rest the elbows on. Or maybe you'd like to send the top of the head to a block. Maybe that feels good for you. Eventually, you want to drop the crown of the head towards the earth, reaching for the feet. Inhale, walk the fingers back to center and pull up back to flat back. From here, bend the knees and jump the feet, heels turned in, toes turned out for garland pose. Press the palms together at the heart center. Press through the elbows, taking the knees a little wider. Sink the glutes towards the earth. Pull the pelvic ball slightly forward. From here, maybe rock side to side just a little bit. Then dropping the right hand towards the earth, lift the left arm high to the sky. Take the eye gaze up. And release back to center. Tuning into your intention, bringing peace into your life. Tuning into your heartbeat, your breath. Dropping to the opposite side. Now drop the left hand, reach up through the right. Drawing the eye gaze upwards. And release. From here into a baby grasshopper. And drop the hands towards the earth, lift the hips slightly. We're going to take the left leg and swing it back behind the right. So our left quad is connected with the right calf. Bend the elbows slightly, and then maybe reach that right thumb to hook the left big toe. If that's too much for you, you can also take a block and place it underneath the left hip as you learn to maneuver, find your weight, find your balance in this pose. Slowly release, coming back to garlands, sitting here for a moment. If you need to, rocking side to side, bringing the heels in, toes turned out. Acknowledging, just noticing, becoming the observer of your practice. Dropping the hands towards the earth, lift the hips, and we'll sweep to the opposite side. From here, again, if you need block support, place it underneath the right hip. And maybe take left arm, reaching it underneath for the right big toe. So our shoulder, tricep are underneath the left knee. And release. Come back to garland. Rocking side to side a little bit as needed. Again, just noticing, aware of your breath, of movement, of the calm that the practice of yoga creates. From here, moving into goddess pose, we're going to step a little bit wider. Slowly come up, pointing the knees out, toes turned out. And then extend the arms to cactus arms, hold here. We're going to lift up through the right heel with the breath and send it down on the exhale. Lift up through the left heel. Exhale, release. Right heel on the inhale comes up. Exhale, send it down. Left heel comes up on the breath. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Lifting through left heel. Exhale. Good. Extend through the arms, lengthen through the legs. Point the toes forward and forward fold. Stepping a little wider if it's there for you. Coming to elbows, or maybe again to the crown of the head. Inhale, rise, fingertips towards the earth. From here, we're going to turn the left toes out, bring that right foot forward. Close the gap between feet. Intense forward fold. Turning the hips square with the front of the mat. Inhale, rise slightly to a flat back. Again, if it feels better for you, use the supportive blocks wherever you feel comfortable and need to. Flat back, use of blocks, pressing through heels, pulling back through the left hip just a little more. And exhale, release, forward fold. You can continue with the blocks or set the blocks to the side, drawing the nose towards the left knee. Inhale, lift to fingertips or blocks, flat back. And exhale, release. From here, if you'd like to play with balance, interlace the fingers back behind you. Pull the palm to touch and then begin to draw the shoulder blades together on the back as you lift through the arms. Exhale, release, flat back again, inhale. And exhale, sighing out. Walking the toes now to turn on the mat. So our right toe has turned around, left toe faced around, turned around. Again, taking blocks where needed. Flat back, big lift, big breath in. Exhale, soften, intense forward fold. Inhale, lift, open it up. Pull through the right heel a little more. Right hip pulling back. And exhale, release. Bringing the nose towards the right knee. If it's too uncomfortable, you can step a little wider, taking that left foot slightly off that long line balance beam position. If you'd like to, interlace the fingers, press the palms together, draw the shoulder blades together on the back, lift the fist a little higher, and drop the nose towards the knee. And release. Walk the toes to face the long edge of the mat once again, and taking a wide stance. This time walking both hands over to the right side, grasping ankle, foot, and lowering the body forward. Take the eye gaze underneath the right leg. Walk the fingertips to center, big breath in, and then to the opposite side. Back to center. Lift flat back, big breath in. Good. From here, we're going to drop to the left knee, opening up for gate pose, extending through the right leg. From here, first dropping right arm down, right leg, reaching left arm up and over the left ear. Release. Left hand to earth and extend the right arm along the right ear, turning the eye gaze towards the right fingertips. Come back up and out again, dropping right arm down the right leg, extending left arm over left ear. And release, left hand to the earth, extend through the right arm. Come back to center, and we'll switch sides, extending now through the left leg. We're on our right knee. Extend and drop the left leg down, left arm, left hand, down the left leg. Whew. Extend through the right arm. Dropping right arm towards the earth, switch sides, extend through the left arm, up over the left ear, drawing the eye gaze towards the fingertips of the left hand. And release, coming back up and out. Extend through the right arm along the right ear. And release, come back to center. to knees and to child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch. Walk the fingertips forward. Melt the heart and the chest towards the earth, resting the forehead on the mat. Options for arms, arms out long, or bend at the elbows. Bring the palms together and the thumbs to the nape of the neck. Walking the elbows forward a little further to the top edge of your mat. Or extending the arms out to that T position once again and coming to the forehead, resting the chest on the earth and the eye gaze forward. Tuning into your intention once again that you set at the beginning of your practice. And releasing the arms. Inhale, draw the body back up and out. Good. From here, press the palms into the earth. We're in a neutral tabletop. Back into a downward facing dog. Melt the heart, lift the hips, and send the heels into the earth. Next, for a pigeon pose, bend the right knee, take the right knee towards the right wrist. Walk the left leg back. If you'd like to, you can take block support underneath the right glute. Or maybe you take a block to either side to rest the palms into as you lengthen and press through the blocks. Lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the arms. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears. And then sweep the arms up overhead as you slowly fold forward. Abdomen is engaged. Dropping the hands towards the earth. Folding the body over the right leg. Rock side to side a little bit if that's there for you. Bringing the heel closer to the groin as needed, or maybe bringing that right leg more parallel with the top edge of the mat. So just play around with that position that feels right for you here as you rest, forward fold, swan fold. Rocking side to side a little bit. Taking the breath to any tension, tightness in that hip as you move just a little bit. Find that place where you can really settle in. Coming back up and out, walking fingertips again to either side. From here, going a little bit deeper into our pose. Press down through the tops of the feet. We're going to bend the left knee, point the left toe. Take the right hand forward to the top edge of the mat and bring the left arm high. Hold here. Maybe you go a little deeper and reach back for the left foot and maybe bring the right arm high to the sky. Use of blocks anywhere you need. Eventually connect the toes into the elbow crease as you bring the right arm high to the sky. And release. Come back up to downward facing dog. As you're ready, and alternate right knee bend, left knee bend. Swing in the hips just a little bit. Send the heels into the earth, connecting with the breath once again. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the hips a little higher. Pigeon pose on the left side. Bend the left knee, bring it towards the left wrist. Walk the right leg back, back, back. Again, use of blocks on either side for the hands or block underneath the glute, depending what feels best for you. Point the toes away on the right foot, creating an extension here. Once you find your balance, by pressing through the tops of the feet, lift up through the arms and begin to fold forward, hinging at the hips and releasing elbows, palms to the earth as you rotate side to side a little bit, creating more space, and then soften, settle, and sink. If it's too much strain, bring the heel in closer, sit up on a block. If you can, open it up a little more so that your left shin is eventually parallel with the top edge of the mat as you forward fold. So just depending on your range of motion, be gentle with yourself. Continue to breathe into any tension or tightness. And on your exhale, sighing out, softening, releasing tension and tightness. Coming up and out with the breath now. Sitting up tall once again. Into a king pigeon pose, bend the right knee, pointing the right toes towards the sky. Sweep the left arm high, hold here. Maybe even go a little further, reach the right arm back behind for the foot and bring the left arm high. Pressing down through the top of the left foot is going to help with your balance. Maybe even taking toes into elbow crease. Connecting fingertips, lift and hold. Bring the heart high, press down through the top of the left foot. And release. Coming out to downward dog, three-legged, downward, and alternating right knee bend, left knee bend. Sending the heels into the earth here. Inhale. And exhale. Step or jump forward, feet in between hands. If you have those weights, go ahead and bring them here into chair. Holding chair, squat down a little lower. Extend the arms out to the sides in a T position, looking like this. Yeah, just hold here. Maybe pump the arms a little bit. Good, and then arms back to a neutral chair. Extend through the arms. Drop the arms forward now. Pull the shoulders back. Maybe you have those weights. Just pump the arms a little bit again here. Back to that neutral chair. Palms together now at the chest. Still use of weights if you'd like to. Come up onto the toe mound so our heels are off the earth. Hold here. Inhale. And exhale. Tuck the tailbone slightly to get some of the arch out of that lower back. Abs are engaged. Drop the heels, extend again to chair. And release, forward fold. Alternating right knee bend, left knee bend. One more time, sweep up to chair. Take those weights with you if you've brought them today. Hold here. Extend arms to T position. Pump the arms just a little bit. Hold loose to the weights. Don't grip them. Don't want to strain. Good, back to neutral chair. Working the quads as well. Drop the arms forward. Pull the shoulders back. Arms are parallel with the earth. Pump the arms. Good, neutral chair. And forward fold. Alternating right knee bend, left knee bend. Good. Set the weights to the side for a moment. Reverse angeling. Fly the arms up overhead. Interlace the arms, fingers, index finger pointing high to the sky. Again, a side bend to the right. Press down through the left heel. Back to center. Away to the opposite side. Back to center. Good, cactus arms. Bring the hips forward, heart high, eye gaze back, and fire breath out. And release, coming to Tadasana. Tadasana, very important. Closing the eye gaze down if you'd like to. observing your work, your practice, noticing your heartbeat, the pulsation of light flowing through the veins. Good. Slowly draw now with strap or peace fingers. We're going to take this strap to the toe mound of the right foot. If you're ready for just the peace fingers, our peace fingers will hook the big toe as we transition into this pose. So shifting the weight to just the left leg. Lift up through the right, press through the heel. Use of strap or peace fingers, hooking big toe. Extend through the left arm. And then open up here, right leg pressing out to the right. Press through the heel, curl the toes back. Lift the left arm next to the left ear. Release, come back to center. And we'll switch sides. Use of strap or no strap again. Shift the weight to the right leg. Take the strap underneath the toe mound of the left foot, or take the peace fingers and hook the big toe. As you're ready, kicking, lengthening through the left leg, standing tall, root to rise. Shift and open it up as you're ready. Lifting through the right arm next to the right ear, hold here. And release, come back to center. Shake it out a little bit. Make sure you're breathing through all the movements, like that ocean tide coming and cleansing, releasing, washing away. That big breath, that ocean breath, that tidal wave. All right, go ahead and take weights again as we move into a few warrior poses before we take time to rest today. Standing to the back edge of the mat. Bend the right knee and then step the right foot forward. We're in a low or high lunge. Press down through the left heel. Sweep the arms up overhead. Inhale, rise taller. Exhale, soften and sink. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Good. Drop the back foot down now, parallel with the short edge of the mat as you open up here to warrior two. Tuck the tailbone slightly. Hold here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. And exhale, soften. Good. We're going to pivot back up onto the toes, squaring the hips forward. Sweep the arms up overhead. And step forward, release the hands. Step back with the right foot. The left foot is forward. Press down through the right heel. Sweep the arms up overhead. Inhale, rise. Exhale, soften. Keep that right leg long, pressing through the heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. Inhale, rise. And release. Let's go one more. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to turn the back foot down. Open up the body now for warrior two. Reach through the arms. Sink in the hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. Inhale, rise. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Good. And sweep the arms again forward. High lunge. Step forward. Release the hands. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, Tadasana. Roll the shoulders back. Good. Standing tall. Inhale. And sigh it out. Good. Go ahead and set the weights to the side now. From here, we're going to make our way onto our glutes for a little bit of abdominal work this morning. If you'd like to take a block, take your hands to the block. You can also use weights, again, if you prefer, taking maybe 2 small weights. Slowly rock back onto your glutes. Find that solid balance here for a boat pose. We're going to begin to rotate through the torso, right to left. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. To the center on the inhale, exhale on the rotation. Good. You're strong. You're courageous. You've gotten this far. Keep going. Good job today. Good. Setting the blocks or the weights to the side. From here, bring the knees in close. Just hover the toes over the earth. Coming into boat pose. Flex the feet. Extend through the arms. Lengthen through the spine. Hold here. Bring the knees in close. Hover the toes over the earth. And again, boat pose. Flex the feet. Extend through the arms. Good. Good, and release the legs long. Lie on your back. Relax just for a moment. Turn the toes out. We want to release the pelvic bowl, the abdomen. Relax the hands at the sides. Inhale fully. And a long sigh out. Very slowly now bring the right knee into the chest, left knee into the chest. Wrap your arms around your knees and just gently rock side to side. Good, and release the left leg long, keeping the right knee in close. Take the right knee more towards the right elbow, right shoulder, sorry. Bring the knee towards right shoulder. And then dropping the right knee over to the left, taking the eye gaze over to the right, extending the right arm, T position at your side. If you'd like to take it a little further, take your left thumb, hook the big toe on the right foot, extend, kicking through the right heel, lengthening the hamstring. Come back to center, bend the right knee if it's not already, and then send the right leg long, bring in the left knee. Take the left knee over towards the left shoulder first, and then gently drop the left knee over to the right side, extending the left arm in a T position on the earth, taking the eye gaze over the left middle finger. Again, if you'd like to go further, take the right thumb, hook the left big toe, press through the heel, stretching through the hamstring just a little bit deeper here. Come back to center. Bring both knees into the chest once again. Take the knees a little wider now. Rotate. So bring the knees in, take the knees wide, drop the feet together. Just a gentle rotation here. One direction, maybe the opposite direction. Good, bring the knees into the chest, wrap your arms around your knees, and again, gently massage the lower back, rocking side to side. From here to happy baby, begin to bend the knees on the outside of the shoulders. Take the peace fingers, hook the big toes, flex the feet, take the elbows onto the inside of the knees, pressing a little more, a little more, a little more. Bring the left knee towards the earth as you kick through the right heel. Switch sides. Kick through both heels, lengthening the legs, creating a wide V position. And then bringing feet together at the center. Bend the knees into the chest and drop the heels towards sit bones, keeping the knees bent. Begin to lift up into bridge, tucking right shoulder, left shoulder underneath. Lift through the hips. Squeeze the inner thigh in. Lengthen through the neck. Lift through the chin slightly, opening up the throat. Interlace the fingers if you'd like to, here pressing the fist into the earth. Slowly release the right shoulder, left shoulder, and make your way back down. From here, take the feet, cobbler pose, flats of the feet touch. Drop the knees out wide, resting the arms at the sides for a moment. Now we'll bring the knees to touch and the feet go wide to the long edges of the mat. And then gently windshield wiper. Point both knees towards the sky, press the feet into the earth, and drop both knees over to the right side, extending through the arms in a T position. Come back to center on an inhale, on the exhale to the opposite side. Inhale to center, exhale over to the right, both knees. We're on the outside edge of the right foot, the inside edge of the left. Back to center, switch to the opposite side. And back to center. From here, shift the left leg long, pull the right knee in close. If you want to, use of the strap here is great. Take the strap to the toe mound, lengthen through the right leg, press through the heel, and walk the hands up the strap. Continue to press through the left heel, curling the toes back to help lengthen the hamstring and pull the hamstring down towards the earth. If you can, reaching for the toes or the heel. Slowly release back down, just the arms, keep the leg long, and we'll go in again. Walk the hands up the leg, reaching for the heel, extending still through the left leg. Maybe the use of the strap again feels better for you this morning. Make use of the strap as well. Then slowly release back down. Either use peace fingers hooking the big toe or use the strap. As we extend the left arm out to the side, turn the toes to 1 o'clock and begin to release the right leg towards the right side, taking the eye gaze over the left middle finger. Come back to center. Left hand to strap, extend right arm T position, and lowering the right leg towards the left side. And back to center. Bend the right knee, bring the left foot into the strap, extend the right leg long. Walk the hands up the strap on the left side now. And again, maybe reaching for toe or ankle, lengthen here. Continue to press through the right heel. Maybe that strap again feels better for you today. Make use of the strap. Slowly release just the hands back down. Keep that left leg long, pressing through the right heel. Walk the hands up the strap once again. We're reaching for heel or toes. And release. Lengthen the left leg towards the sky. Extend the right arm T position. Turn the toes towards 11 o'clock and slowly release the left foot over to the left side, left leg. Press through the heel. Take the eye gaze over the right middle finger. Rest here. Inhale back to center, taking strap in the right hand, dropping the left leg towards the right now. Eye gaze is over the left middle finger, extension here, lengthening, relaxing, releasing, surrendering. And slowly come back to center, removing the strap, setting it to the side. Taking any other stretch, any other pose that feels good for you. Take a moment just to tune in to what your body might be calling for. Maybe a few stretches, maybe a pose you've been inspired to go into. And then as you're ready, we'll join together in Shavasana. In Shavasana today, if you'd like to take a bolster underneath the knees, maybe a blanket to rest the head upon, or maybe even opening up the heart and the chest, bringing that blanket down at the shoulder blades, extending the arms up overhead. Find any form of Shavasana that you would like to rest in. When you're ready, joining here. Inhale fully. Long, soothing sigh out. Very slowly now begin to tune into your breath. Again, noticing your heartbeat, the sounds close by, the sounds in the distance. Begin to wiggle your fingertips, your toes, rotating the ankles, maybe the wrists, taking some movement there. And then very gently drawing the knees towards the chest on the inhale. And on an exhale, rotating over to the right side, resting in a fetal position just for a moment. Cradling your head with your arm. Thanking yourself for making time for you, for the practice of yoga, as it nourishes the body, the mind, the heart, spirit, the soul. And then very gently pressing the earth away, drawing the body upright into a comfortable seated position. Bring the hands to the heart center once again. May you be protected throughout your day, throughout your journey of life. May you be nourished always by your practice of yoga, anywhere you go. May your life be an inspiration, a blessing, bring hope and joy to the world around you. May you work with positive energy with those you meet. And may you absolutely love that beautiful life that you have been gifted. The light in me sees, loves, recognizes the light, the courage, the strength, the tenacity in each of you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, Hummingbird Yoga, Ruth, this morning. So glad to have you. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you again in another practice soon. Take care.